Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where every Saturday you can watch me, your host, try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. If that sounds like a good time, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can see me try all the weird, wonderful, and limited edition things your little heart can imagine. If there's something specific you'd like to see on the channel, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I might get to it in the future. We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Today, we have a triple feature yet again. We are going to try some kettle corn. I also found these at Yolks. This was part of a shopping trip that was maybe the least helpful grocery shopping trip like I've ever participated in. As a shopper, as I'm sure you see every single week on this show, you know that, maybe I don't pick up the smartest of items. Usually it's balanced out pretty well with like actual groceries of like things that I need, like milk or cereal that I actually eat off camera, or chili. I can't think of other things that I eat. Ingredients for pizza bagels. This shopping trip was the most... It was basically these three items, three other items, 3 Kit Kat bars, 1 gallon of milk, and a bag of cookies. That was it. That was the situation. Nothing of sustenance, nothing like good for me or like a dinner or anything. Not like I bought like a tub of macaroni and cheese to put in the microwave. No, this was just, oh, here's some taste test items. Oh, look, more taste test items. Oh, we're in line now. Fantastic. More taste test items. Let's go. Anyway. Learn more about my shopping habits every Saturday. We are going to try something, what I think is pretty fun. This week, it's kettle corn. Sweet Chaos kettle corn. I am a huge fan of kettle corn. I love it. I have a great popcorn recipe for you. Maybe sometime in the future. It's great. It's the best popcorn you'll ever eat. You get excited for that. Maybe sometime in the future. But I love kettle corn. I think of it as like an event food. I think of it like I'm down at like a Hoop Fest or something like that. And I just like, oh man, I love like a bag of kettle corn. And now I don't have to go to Hoop Fest. I can just buy these off of the shelves at Yolks. Look at that. A win-win. We are going to try, like I said, some kettle corn. It is Sweet Chaos kettle corn. We have 3 different varieties for you. We have Cold Stone cake batter. We also have, and this was the one, nope, this was not the one. We have black and white. The first one, I should say, they are all sweet and salty kettle corn. This one is cake batter flavored drizzle. This one is dark chocolate, or dark and white chocolate drizzles. And the one that was, I think, the most anticipated as far as the Beeb is concerned, the peanut butter cup, which is the sweet and salty kettle corn, with dark chocolatey and peanut buttery drizzles. We're going to save this one for last. It's the one I'm most excited about. And we're going to start with the cake batter one first, because it's the one that I'm like least excited about, but it's just kind of, I have a lot of birthday cake stuff, like flavored stuff. I've had stuff like that on the channel, and I'm not a big birthday cake guy. I prefer cookies. I prefer brownies. Birthday cake real low on that list. Cupcakes really low on that list. So we'll give this a kettle corn cake pretty high on the list. If you could pull that off, I would be impressed. So, oh, they have a little tear tab. This is not going to be how I should have opened these, but it's how I've opened them. Well, the first one at least. Kind of an interesting smell here. You get the salty and the sweet. The kettle corn, I think, on the second little sniff was a little more powerful. Okay. Some nice color here. I got like a lot of it. Some nice like confetti color on it. I don't know how well that shows on camera, but it looks, it's, the closer I get with the kind of the white based stuff, it like really blows it out. I don't know that I love the smell of this one. I don't know if it's the kettle corn or it's like, because it's sea salt, I think. Popped in coconut oil. Made with cane sugar and sea salt. Maybe that's the difference, is the cane sugar as opposed to like real sugar. I don't know. I think my brain is confused with textures here. There's a kettle corn that has a pretty solid flavor and a texture that I'm familiar with. The frosting, which I'm not sure if I'm getting a ton of the birthday cake. There's definitely a flavor that's off, and I can tell that there's a flavor that's off, but I don't know how accurate it is to birthday cake, which is why I think the birthday cake stuff tends to be a little bit tricky to review, because I just think it's kind of like it's almost like too general of a term, if that makes sense. Like peanut butter and chocolate, that makes sense. Dark chocolate and white chocolate, that makes sense. Birthday cake's kind of ambiguous in a certain sense. So I'm getting that flavor, and I'm getting the texture of the frosting, and my brain is just like, this is not compute. Something is wrong here. Abort, abort, abort. Like, we know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. I guess I feel confused about it. Conflicted. The kettle corn flavor that I got in there was pretty solid, though. I think that's good. But maybe this was maybe not the right one to start with. Maybe. Double maybe. All right, let's try. Make sure I didn't press a button. Let's try our next flavor. We're going to go with the chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, black and white. I actually thought this was going to be like cookies and cream, so I was a little more excited. And then when I read this, as I was preparing for this episode, I was like, this was not what I thought it was. So, pardon me. It did dampen my excitement just a little bit. See, I have a little swig of water. But we're going to do it. We're going to power through. Soldier on. Okay. This one has a little bit more of a defined kettle corn scent. The other one was a little more like wishy-washy in terms of what I was smelling. Okay. That last little bit actually ended up being pretty solid. Two pretty solid pieces. All right. Make sure I got some. Okay. So there's some good like zebra striping kind of drizzle on this, so. It's probably a good thing that they put dark chocolate on this, otherwise I wouldn't be getting much of the chocolate flavor. Which is interesting because I don't typically like dark chocolate. I'm more of a milk chocolate guy. This one I think is a step up in the flavor profile. I think it meshes a little bit better. Like obviously I think this one, maybe I shouldn't say obviously. I think that the Cold Stone cake batter, that's the silly flavor that kind of gets you looking at the stand, right? And then you have maybe a more sensible flavor in dark chocolate and white chocolate that makes your brain go like, oh, that actually sounds like kind of good. The cake batter one feels more like it's designed for like kids. Oh, this is like a wacky thing. Mom, can I buy this or whatever? Mom, dad, whatever, whoever, who cares? Parental unit, can I buy this? And then they're like, oh, well, did they have any other flavors? I don't know. This one makes more sense. I think that the kettle corn flavor is a little more overpowering to that. I don't really think I got much of the white chocolate notes at all. And the dark chocolate felt very faint. So it was like, okay, good thing they went with dark chocolate. Otherwise, I think most others would be knocked out, including white chocolate, which was evident in that one. Let's try the last one, the peanut butter cup one, which is dark chocolatey, peanut buttery drizzles. This one, the most exciting of the three. You're really getting that peanut butter. You're really getting the peanut butter in this one. Yeah, that is peanut butter. Oh my goodness. As an expert in things that are flavored peanut butterly, that maybe aren't traditionally peanut butterly, that is some peanut butter. All right, got some good pieces here. Kettle corn flavor just seems to be so difficult to top. I don't know what it is, but even with this really strong scent of peanut butter out of it, I didn't get a ton of the flavor. Like, you bite into the kettle corn and it is just like an explosion of kettle corn. And these other flavors that are on top are just like clinging on, hoping like, taste me. But like, I don't know. I think peanut butter is the most noticeable flavor. Whereas the cake batter is kind of like, there's something else here, but I can't really put my finger on exactly what it is. And I think that it's twofold. Like, birthday cake's kind of an ambiguous term. And I think that the kettle corn, like, anytime you're like, oh, there's something different here, the kettle corn like punches it down. It's like, no, it's my time to shine. That sort of thing. And then I think the weakest of the three from a flavor perspective is the chocolate, or the black and white, with the dark chocolate and the white chocolate. In order of how I prefer them, I think that the peanut butter cup one is the best. I think it's a good combination of solid flavors that work with kettle corn while being like kind of silly at the same time. It's a good combination of those two things. I think that the chocolate, the black and white chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, that is probably my second pick. And I didn't love the birthday cake stuff. Every time I have birthday cake stuff on the channel, I just feel like I am at a loss for what I'm supposed to be tasting. And I think that was especially apparent with the Cold Stone birthday or cake batter. I keep saying birthday cake. I mean, same kind of, you know what they're going for, but kind of not at the same time. You have an idea, but I don't know. Anyway, those were pretty solid pickups, I would say. They provided what I thought was some pretty good content. Did you think it was good content? You can let me know down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, maybe give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay. You don't have to give it a thumbs up. You don't have to give it a thumbs down. You can just like be on your merry way. Thanks for watching. If you'd like more, scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Let me know, let me know if you have tried any of these, if you'd like to try any of these. If you have tried them and there are flavors that you think I should try, let me know down in the comments below, and you might see that on a future installment of Taste Test. And obviously the best way to make sure that you see that potential future episode of Taste Test, that's right, subscribed, bell rung. That's all you got to do. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next installment of Taste Test next week. Bon appetit.